So with the big you know delay, but not really a big delay, WandaVision is coming at us mid January, which is great. Everybody's kind of getting hyped for it. This
So
past week,
it's a weird one because it's not really a delay because it's supposed to come out in 21 anyway.
right? So,
So it's kind of like back to where it was originally. But
well, I mean, the thing with it is now we're getting official. They can start the marketing campaign. We've had a few interviews out there. We got the news of it's the setup and everything. So we're getting a little bit more details now about what this thing is. Elizabeth Olsen recently just confirmed, I'm showing up to do Doctor Strange 2 in like a month, which, we see WandaVision, it's definitely going to be that setup, right? Like, we can sort of assume that now. And other big news coming from WandaVision, Vision, he has a human dong, so that's pretty awesome. I mean, that's the news I needed to hear
hold
has
on,
been confirmed.
wait. It's a human dog.
That was my understanding.
Right? Who's he like decapitated?
Oh,
Because
look,
that ain't right. He's a synthezoid.
we don't know how this works, okay? I'm just saying, maybe Vision, when he was formed with Ultron's AI and everything, was like, you know what? I see that the people on the internet really like the hub, so I gotta give him an asset that's really worthy of us. It was like, just give him a human Sibian of sorts. It's sort of my takeaway on this one.
This is the second conversation about Vision penis I've had in this week.
This is the pressing matter we must discuss on this podcast.
So, the thing is, me and Sean were talking about this on the How to Introduce video coming out this week, completely before any of this happened. And the next day this happens, I'm like, I've got to talk about this again.
Because, I mean, look, this is actually relevant to the conversation because Paul Bettany was asked about it. And it's like, well, they have children in this, so how does this work? How's it going to work? And, they don't want to spoil it, but he's like, well, anatomy parts, like, yes, he's a synthoid, and yes, he's not human, but... So, I'm really interested to see, like, what they do with the children, though, as well, because it seems like they're definitely going to play a bigger role after this movie in the MCU than...
they're young Avengers, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Which... I mean, what's the actress? Well, I don't know her name anymore, but the actress that plays Cassie Lang, she confirmed she's returning in early 2021 to start Ant-Man 3, which, all right.
Oh, God, I can't think of her name. She was one of those people that everyone wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's like...
not Catherine Langford, she's the other one.
Yeah. So, and we've heard plenty of talk about, hey, Ant-Man 3 is probably going to be part Young Avengers, so it's like,
Yeah.
I hope that movie is Paul Rudd just like parents chaperoning Young Avengers, being like, "Come on, guys, come on."
Just take the Magic School Bus.
Yeah. Bro, that's the greatest bitch. Peyton Reed would kill him with that.
And there you go. You haven't got to say anything else. It's just Magic School Bus.
That's honestly too good.
Emma Farren. That's it. Thanks, chat. Emma Farren was Cassie Lang.
That's it. Yep.
But yeah, Magic School Bus. Done.
I would just love it if part of the plot is like, look, we have all these young superheroes. We need to put them somewhere where it's not going to get too out of hand and somebody that nobody thinks about attacking. Ant-Man, you chaperone them while we go on multiverse adventures and in space. He's like, why me? Like, it would work. Honestly, it does work. Like, you think about that for a second. You know what? You're like, yeah, that actually, him and Wasp being like parental figures and trying to teach them.
Let's be honest. Wasp is clearly the teacher from Magic School Bus.
100%.
And Scott Lang is the chameleon or the lizard. That's how that dynamic works.
And like, that's my hope, that they hopefully take probably Speed and Wiccan is going to be my guess, and maybe put them with somebody in this movie, and whatever their buildup was off of WandaVision and wherever they leave her off, I hope that goes, well, clearly it's going to go in a different direction with the whole multiverse thing, so...
If anything, I'd rather have Kate Bishop in Ant-Man 3. Because Kate and Cassie have that dynamic going on, and they're probably closer than, well, at least from what I'm aware of, they're closer than most of them. So if you introduce those two first, and then you can bring Speed and Wiccan into Doctor Strange, they probably fit better in there. And then you got America Chavez in there, so you got all the big hitters going on.
Well, also, I do want to kind of like roll into this. So with this whole WandaVision release date rolling into the spring, quickly, let's just talk about Black Widow, also involving her with this entire conversation. Does that go video on demand now?
Yes,
do they respond?
100%. 100%.
Now, do you think it goes premium or no?
100%.
Mm.
They're not in the same. They're not in the same place as Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers need to be like, hey, this thing is free for a month, and then it's going to go to other places after 30 days. Like they need to do. That. Look, to get people on the service. Disney got 80 million odd people. They don't need to try and entice anyone.
That's the thing you say. People online, like I've had people in real life being like, well, didn't people just unsub once Mandalorian ended? I'm like, actually, no.
Yes.
People keep subbing. Like 7 people posted their picture, but guess what?
Which in fairness, they do it to every platform.
True. But
Netflix holds all those subs after Stranger Things. You're wrong.
And that's the thing. Like Disney Plus has seen such growth that even when people said we're unsubbing from Disney Plus in September to whenever, forever, because Mulan, they clearly didn't because they see their biggest growth ever. So it's
even if they did, more people subbed afterwards. You know, you can have one on sub, but 2 sub. Guess what? You're not good. Like you're still making progress on it.
Exactly. Yep. So,
like, do I think Black Widow's going to be the same price as Mulan? I don't know.
I hope not. I hope they price it at $19.99 because I think that would soften the blow. Like $10, it's not big to me. Like it's like $10, whatever the hell. But to some people, it is. So
I say it's both a lot of money and it both isn't a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like
and especially right now, it's a ton of money. A lot of people, it's a ton of money.
And that's the thing, and like, I hope they can figure out a way, like, because let's be real, they're gonna have to get this movie out there so they can get Falcon and Winter Soldier out. They can't keep pushing that back as well constantly. Come on, guys.
They need to start actually having a rollout of content.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? Fair enough. We can go a year. That's fine. We can survive a year. They're not the biggest studio in the world, Marvel. Like, they're still relatively small compared to most. They only produce 3 films a year.
Right.
Yes, they make the most money, but in comparison, they put out nothing compared to like Warner Brothers themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they could probably afford to go a year, and then it's like, right, we have to start now.
Yeah.
Do I think the release dates we have for like Shang-Chi, Eternals, and everything is concrete? No.
I mean,
can Eternals move again? Yes. Is it going to go 2022? No.
And
if anything, it's coming forward.
Here's the thing: if Shang-Chi, if that movie was to go, let's say hypothetically, video on demand on Disney Plus, they know the Chinese market would jump on that. Like the subs on Disney Plus would be huge over there. So I think
is it even out in China yet?
I think that's what they're going to be trying to line up. Like, wouldn't that be the optimal choice? Is launch it there and Shang-Chi attached? Like, that's. I mean, that would make sense to me. But hey, I guess we'll know soon enough how this all rolls out and rolls into one. I mean, WandaVision, that.
Yeah, like I know people are going to say, "Oh, they're only putting Widow on there because of Wonder Woman." It's like, no. It's been in the works for probably the same amount of time as Mulan was. Mulan just came announced and came out first. Black Widow is like, let's push it back to C. That people say Mulan didn't do great. The fact is, it was like the 6th most watched streaming thing of that month.
Here's the thing.
And it was paid for. People were going crap on it because it's 6 out of 10. Like, everything else around it was free. A bit of context. That's it's not probably the best what they would have wanted. Yeah. That's still really damn good out of everything you could stream, and it was paid for. It was an extra cut.
And that's sort of the thing. And the thing is, 3 weeks from now, when we do this podcast, we're going to be talking about the Disney investors call.
Yeah,
Like,
where they've said we're going to hear more about Premier Access
Yep.
there. So, which was before this announcement.
just so people are aware, when we do that podcast, it's probably going to be after that investors call because we record on the day of those calls. So we're probably going to delay the podcast by a day, maybe. Which
yeah.
we'll want to
At
gather
that
everything.
point, you might as well delay it.
So it's all looking pretty good for the future for whatever Disney's planning, I would say.